Preston Pence model. And the Preston Pence model, we don't understand that Johnson, Gorman, Dean, Bannon, Glenn Bradley, Green Mountain. What would be Elizabeth O'Shaughnessy's one after Casey? What about Carlson, Clausen? What about the movement there with the Snyders? Entrepreneurship, major, minor, and the proposals at Notre Dame. Lynn, I don't know what you're talking about when you beat Templeton into Price Investor. No way your GMAT scores are as good as Mike's. Lynn. Rubidium, helium, hemoglobin, iodine, darcidium, selenium, vanadium, nihomeopatin, triethyltrillium, pentaurahexacine, lantania, hexaosamononite, pentaharia, hexaosafluorescein, neptunium, nedium, nihomeopatin, hexachloroquine, cerium, technium, nihomeopatin, where the lantania, osapentaria, hexacarbon becomes ammonia, iodine, where the vanadium, iodine, hexacium, osamononite becomes fully weaponized in the Divinus retrovirus, using the Pacidius, Ligidius, Megidius, Pagidius virus and applications to the bubonic plague to the human papilloma. Lynn, we too stupid. We understand, Mommy. We like domestic violence for all the daughters, like you say and like you lead. But you don't comprehend. Fire alarm, Three River. Fire alarm at Williams, etc. What about fire alarm at Grape Stop? What about we name a half of a dozen? Bob's testimony 3 times in the 9/11 dispatch, yours twice. Jimmy's and Gerald's, and you lie your whole life to it. But the grandbaby isn't good enough to understand that. I'm okay with it. And then when our friends, the Pences, come out here, Janet's Instagram, and say, Tim, and I can name a couple other of the shootings, but mommy leadership, and then Monster Krug, Green Mountain, let alone the gold. But I don't help in 2018 when there's 13 grants for $76.9 million, a $3 billion, a $5 billion, and a 15. And then, what is those? Those don't matter. It'll be a fun day today. We'll see who's playing. Got nothing else for the next couple weeks. And Leon. Can't fly back and then fly to Washington with enough of a California pay difference and go act like you're cheap. From March until June. What about if this was May until August of next year? Gives you residency in Michigan enough time to take your notary in Indiana, Illinois, or Ohio. Might have to consider that. But the officer, look, I gotta snap that. Who wants to do that? No girl. No. Just like the one on the... But if the general doesn't say hi, what about that in the YJ Dongfeng Wang Hang Shun's missile class and the bullpups? And say, Nicole Guevara Chavez Castro Lopez, and put that in Cuba. What happens if Vladimir's uncle's in town? What about Heleni's son? What about Thailand accepting you? And then best off, I got my favorite Chinese offer lieutenant major rank. and that they're willing to accept me in Liaodong as an ambassador on the province next to North Korea. And they'll even consider me as a citizen on behalf, and they're willing to pay me in view of the 45th administration. Oh, Leonard. Now, that doesn't sound like a good April's with your tax return. About the time monsoon season starts, and ask what the war power models will be going into the next COP26. I have a great idea. But, Lynn doesn't understand rubidium, helium, hemoglobin, hasium, triethyltritium, urapentaserine nickel oxide, pentahexaserine mononite, or the Latin triethyltritium is urapentahexosfluorescein, rubidium pentahexaboron, the Latin carbon pentariodine, where the hasium-nadium nihomepentahexachloride is fully weaponized. Oh, Mima. Love ya.